In this media, you're going to learn about different defects in gas welding. Now, let us start with lack of penetration. It is caused due to incorrect joint preparation, root edges touching each other, and if V preparation is too narrow. For avoiding, you may prepare and set up the joint correctly and maintain appropriate gap at the root edge. Next comes excessive penetration. It occurs when the angle of slope of nozzle is too large and when flame velocity is too high. To avoid this, select correct nozzle size and regulate the flame velocity accordingly. Porosity is a welding defect due to which many holes are formed on the surface of the welded piece. This occurs due to improper surface condition of the metal and when gases are entrapped inside the welded piece. For this, possible remedies are to maintain steady welding speed and cooling rate should be slow. Unwanted slag leads to slag inclusions. It involves foreign material entrapping in the weld joint and when excessive moisture is present in the electrode. For this, suggested remedies are to clean the surface from slag and also see the welding is done under proper conditions. When excessive current is flown, that leads to undercut. Incorrect angle of tilt used in blowpipe manipulation causes a greater damage to the weld piece. This can be avoided by maintaining blowpipe at correct angle and by regulating the current properly. Cracks generally occur due to the excessive stresses or due to non-uniform heating and cooling of weld piece. To avoid such cracks, ensure uniform heat treatment and also avoid drought conditions. Lack of fusion between weld metal and base metal is also one of the major defects in gas welding. When we supply sufficient heat and use an appropriate electrode size, we can avoid lack of fusion. Due to non-uniform temperature distribution, the weld piece may get distorted. To avoid this, minimize the welding time so that it will have enough time for the heat transmission. Overlapping is due to flow of metal into the surface of the base metal without fusing it. Use appropriate current and speed of travel to avoid such a defect. Now you have learnt about the defects in gas welding.